For some reason, for the first time in a very long time, I was kicked off Xbox Live. Just let you see who's gone through and who's out of qualifying. Last time we seen Owen completely lost it, and at 130, is it 130R? I was still
130R, yeah.
150R. But yeah, Owen retired from session.
I kind of jinxed that. That's the way
Rummeluck Truck is fastest. Hydro Bacon second. Sam Fuller third. Big Shot Gorilla fourth. Rexy fifth. Callum sixth. News seventh. And Ned Claw eighth. Lakey ninth. Rum Amok Luck, who retired, is through but won't be taking part in Q2. So it's Jams, it's very surprising, Elliot, Fright Night and Owen that are out of Q2. And then obviously you've got Flair for Horse and DC. DC waiting in the wings to start at the back as well.
The big names have gone out. So you can get some hopes up for the other drivers. Try and get best ever quality position. Q3 started. Who do you think, Smith? Who's getting pole?
Can't put it past Truck. I can't just put it.
It's the one to watch, isn't it?
Very good. One of the Toro Rossos is first out. Don't know who it is, it's Bacon and once again. I presume the guys will be on super softs. Oh, looks left. Up and there.
I'm re-inviting. James rejoined. Truck, invite him back.
As we're on board with Hydro Bacon.
Was it Truck or Luck who left?
Look. All the guys are on supers. Very silly not to be on supers at this point. You're just wasting a set of tyres if something happened in the race.
So he'll be the first one across the line.
Bacon. Hydro Bacon comes up to start his flying lap, the first of many. There he goes. Sweeps into the first part of the S's.
Our rival Lecky, second across the line.
Lakey.
Yep. Oh, he's lost it now. How's he not lost that?
Oh,
He's a lucky boy. I thought he was gone. He hit that wall so hard. He's lucky. The snooze is off as well. The S's are catching a lot of heat though.
Guys are really struggling now. Up to Spoon corner comes Hydro. Carries the speed all the way around.
I think people are attacking the corners and shifting them too quick for the S's.
There's someone else gone off. Back to 1 and 2. As Bacon comes up to the line now. He's the only one so far that's got a clean lap together. Across the line he goes. It's going to be a very quick lap. It's a 1:30.1. A very good lap.
Sets the marker to everyone to beat.
Big shot
From that
Gorilla's
truck,
next in the
that's
force
done
India.
yes perfectly. And we're
The
down to the
line
big
comes
boost.
Gorilla, is going to go fastest. A 1:28.8. What a lap that is from Gorilla.
Very good lap. I'd be happy with that.
Brandon Rexy is coming up to the line for the hairpin.
Callum goes
Callum
second
sits
with a
1:29.5.
1:29.5. The lap as well.
Actually 1:30.2. He's lost it, still going.
This truck can run speed. It's a very good exit. The run down to 130 yard.
William Nedclaw. Up to the line he comes. He must have been better than
Chicane.
somewhere.
Goes very deep into the first corner of the chicane. Gets a very good exit nonetheless. Crosses the line and gets a 1:29.6.
In a P3. That must have been validated as well. Joe Bacon is well down on his time, he's back top. There's Rex, his snooze has gone off again. And Bob, Gorilla, no, he's down on his time. I think everyone's pitting now.
Slams on that. He's a very good first sector. Oh, I think he might have just invalidated. This time he's braking and he's backed off. Ned's on his way down to 30 yard. Goes up the chicane.
Very smooth there.
Nice on the power.
Russell goes, it's a 1:30.7. Only good enough for 6th.
Splits the two Toro Rossos.
So, surprisingly enough, it's only one set of teammates that are through. Toro Rosso's, obviously the Renaults are through, but they won't be able to do a lap. Up to the line comes Sam, he's invalidated again.
He's struggling out there. Got a lot of pressure on Sam as he tries to redeem a better result than what Jams did in Q2. Try to get that card at the top. Sam comes up to the dangerous. Can he get that second day right this time? He does. Comes up the hairpin.
Oh, Ned's gone off the spoon. He's on the track just. He's ruined his lap though, I think he's backed out of it.
And Sam runs spoon. Very nice run spoon. Takes the perfect line and gets a brilliant exit. Run down to 130 up. 7 seconds up in his time. He's got low fuel though. Is he going to back out and get some more fuel? Yes.
Should we go on board with Joe Bacon now. Are you pitting? No, he's going out for a lap. And the Rex, he's up on his time. And he proved on P3, he's got 2 attempts to catch up to truck. P3 at the minute.
Decent time here. Very decent time. He's going to set. Keeps these last 2 corners correct. Possibly jumping. truck and maybe Callum.
There he comes.
He does.
129.3 second.
Big Shot is still the man to beat with that 128.8.
Barcelona goes. Lakey goes safe for 130.3.
It's got a bit of traffic.
Another lap.
Truck moves that way very.
Oh, it's gone very wide. He's lost it. He's lost the wheel. Hydro Bacon's out. P5.
Has he done that? Yes, he's.
No. Just coming onto the straight.
A lot of people's getting caught out on this track.
Ooh, Lakey comes round. Nick to one side,
Got a bit scared, didn't he? A bit of a warning.
What's scared for him? No, he's on the grass. Breaks well though for the hairpin. Run there, Sam, getting out of the way. There's a yellow flag somewhere.
It's Callum. It's 129.5.
Is anybody going to catch Gorilla? Very good lap from him there.
I think Sam would be happy how this qualifying's gone at the minute. Struggling to put the time in.
Got 1 minute 40, should be fine. 2 laps.
To get 2 laps.
He doesn't miss. Oh no, he's not. He's not. Unless he gets in the 128s. Lakey doesn't improve. From a look, truck starts the lap. Over Callum now. And the Ferrari. Oh, cuts out a little bit. Going very wide. Oh, he slid. Kept it though. Very tough the power. Very good driving there. I don't think Gorilla's going to get round in time, personally. Actually not. Yeah, it should be actually.
Snooze is going to improve this time. Come down to 130 out. Will D go to the Drviers? 130 out.
151. If this was real F1, they wouldn't let him race for that time.
Snooze left the session.
Lagged. Completely lagged.
Snooze or possibly stand at the back if Stan can get a time away.
The back? They're back here, mate.
Yeah.
This looks like Sam Fuller's last lap. He's got to push it.
He's got to make it count. The last 2 corners.
To the chicane he comes. Very smooth there. Tries not to cut it. It's the inside line as it comes up to the run. P2
second.
29.3. Lakey's about to cross the line. Where's he going? Rumming up truck. Matches.
They managed 4th. As Callum is pretty much matching his own time.
Oh,
He's lost it.
Gotta get out of the way because Gorilla's coming. Gorilla's at the hairpin now. He's got pole, but will he go on his debut? Can he go any faster?
And he has invalidated.
So
that is qualified over.
He's just left again. We've got to invite him quick before the session ends.
Yeah.
Doesn't get back in now, he won't get back in at all. Oh, Gorilla, what are you doing there, mate? Callum's car's wrecked. Good shot, Gorilla just jumps into the pit now. Oh, come on, mate.
I think Snooze is going to make it. I sent the invite. First race back. Very good performance from Gorilla. He takes pole. Although Sam, he locks out the front row. Screenshot results.
There we go then. Right, it's the top 10. Big Shot Gorilla gets pole on his debut with 7 for the second. Rexy and Truck on the second row. Callum and Bacon on the third. I can't remember who was on the fourth or the fifth.
Or the sixth.
Oh, Lakey and Ned on the fourth. And on the fifth was Snoozer and Look. I think if Look Snoozer's joined, is he going to get back into the session in time? I don't think he is. No, his car's vanished.
I don't think.
Oh no, it's not. His car's on the track.
Flavor Horse hasn't made it either.
Not really up, has he?
But he's just been sitting in the lobby.
Click spectate, didn't he? So here we go now. So we run down the tyres that the guys are on. The top three, which is Gorilla, Sam Fuller, Rexy, all on the soft compound tyre. Behind them, Truck, Callum and Bacon all on the super soft, so they're going to be looking to get in front of them front three and move on once again into the threes. As Lakey, Ned and Snoozer, if Snoozer makes it back, are all on the soft compound of tyre. And look, in 10th after retiring is on the super softs. Jams, Elliot, Fright Night, Owen and DC all on the softs at the back of the grid there.
Everyone's opted for the softs except from
Obviously,
drivers.
I know DC's, it says DC's in the Aston Martin Red Bull, but he will be scoring points from the McLaren because he did miss qualifying. So just so you guys know there. Obviously Snoozer has not been able to get back in, so he has left. I don't know if his car will vanish, but it's very unfortunate for him on his first race back. So, predictions, Brendan, who do you think will win this race?
I think Sam's gonna. I think he's gonna.
Even though he couldn't string a lap together in qualifying.
I think he's gonna have a good performance. Maybe take the win at Japan. But as you know, this track is very tricky. So concentration levels are very high.
Onto wet tyres halfway through the race.
One mistake, and that could be your race over.
All the pressure is on Sam Fuller.
I think he'll be relying on his teammate trying to make his way up. So the teams are pretty split up the teammates wise. The teammates pretty close together. So we're just waiting for the grid and having to ready up.
Calm down with the typing there, bro. Hear it through my headset. Oh,
I think the ones that are watching this race are probably
yeah.
Luck, Jams and
Good.
Owen. See what they can do from the back.
We got DC as well, the championship leader. I don't think he will try anything silly. He's just going to try and finish the race, I think. Extend his league to Nasher. Oh, as they've all readied up on the grid there. News' car is not there. Ned Claw's desynced.
Everyone gets off the line. Ned, yeah, sure.
Messaging telling me he's lagging. What the fuck?
That's a shame, yeah.
Yeah, message Ned because he's just caused 3 cars to get disqualified.
Just say, just so lagging.
His connection's all over the place, mate. Say you're jumping all over the screen. I've just got a little bit of lag as well. I don't know if it's the host's connection, but these guys are a hell of a lot of lag. That hasn't been a corner right yet.
Jams has left the session.
He's lagging. We'll reset his connection. Oh, unless if you message Ned, he won't listen to you, so...
Sent a message.
Lagging on your screen as well, yeah?
Yeah. At the time when you used to, yes, it was. Well, boys.
Oh,
Who's behind there?
it's Snoozer, but he's not there. Obviously, Lux overtook him on track.
Ah, DC.
Ned's-
Can't see him lag at the minute. Might calm down a bit.
Well, calm down a little bit, but as all the guys line up on the grid. Right, Snoozer. It's fine, your car's not on the track anyway, buddy. As the lights out, away we go. Ned's even...
Oh,
Ned
Ned's
jumped there, has Ned got...
It's had a brilliant start, but
No, he's lagged, he's lagged. He's lagged back, look.
Sam's under
be
attack.
careful now. There's Lecky. Lecky's gone up 4 places. Luck's gone up 4 places. As they're all battling now for the S's, it's going to be very tight. To the 2 winner team, as Jams has lost his
again.
precinct.
Again.
Ooh. Right now it goes down the inside of Jams. See, I know Jams isn't there at the minute, but Elliot. Ned's claw's gone off. There's his button now, it's Lakey and Hydro Bacon. Elliot's moved up as Ned Claw drops back, DC's into 14th.
Comes into the wall and hits.
Ned Claw's lagging all over the place. I'm sorry, he's lagging all over the place. He just crashed out 4 times on my screen. You've got to message him, buddy. You've got to.
Look out in the lead.
Right, just look on your screen. He's all over.
Yeah, he's crashing every wall.
Not fair on the other guys if he takes someone out. But look, Truck lets his teammate go. Obviously crashed in qualifying. Rexy's all over the back of Sam, but Sam's not letting Gorilla go.
Unfortunately,
These soft,
lagging
I
everywhere.
think these soft runners will be obviously definitely safe to the wet till the wet part of the race. Go back to Owen now, who's with Jams, who is desynced.
And they
Yeah,
got
Jams
moved
isn't back in his
on Elliot.
car. Oh! Bacon's been spun round. Gotta be careful.
Rexy's edging closer. Bacon was left.
Right, his connection low is
Yeah, a lot of people are
Mr.
suffering from
Martin.
connection.
On my screen it loads, I think, I don't know if it's Sam's, but as Callum gets up to P6, great overtake that on front now. There's a yellow flag somewhere. I don't know what it is. Is it Owen and Jams? Is Owen's gone wide? Connection issues there a little bit.
Lakey's off as well. Yeses.
Yeah. Yeah, how far back's he gone? He's pitted. He's on cold tyres.
Big shot. There's a 1.1 second gap.
Yeah, now it starts in behind Callum there. The RS is enabled.
Brandon Rexy is edging closer to Sam. In second place.
Headcore, I think his connection sorted itself out. It goes down inside of RJ Bacon, who is desynced. This is right on the back of Jams as well. Rexy closing the gap on some follow now.
It's starting to rain.
Callum's gone. Callum has spun. He joins the track very safely there. Gorillas is lost a lot of time now.
And Callum spins again. And up. Very good. Elliot just avoiding the crash. It would be starting to pit soon for the Inters. Everyone's starting to lose a grip on the tyres. There's a yellow flag in sector 1 and 2. And Callum's lost his front wing. He's crashed it. What's
He's
he done now?
struggling at the minute.
Baker's, I think it is.
Yeah, it's the Dankers. Don't know if he's just give up now, but Jams still struggling to get back into his car.
And the truck is
Oh,
lost
truck's
that
gone.
one player.
He's off the track, shouldn't be a safety car. Lost it once again. 2 races in a row. He's retired from the session as Rex. He's right in the back of Sam Fuller now.
Santos edging
Hell of
closer
a
to
battle.
Big Shot.
A hell of a battle up top here. Nedclaw jumps up to 6.
The battle is on for first. A Big Shot, Sanford and Rexy. Question is, who's Luck's gone now as well? Both the runners
where's
have
he
gone.
lost it? He's gone miles off
Baker
it.
too.
Miles off, how's he crashed there? Well, that's obviously 4 people
Callum
were
now
lost
lost
on
it.
this race. It's this unchangeable conditions now. It's always a hard one at Japan. It's right now, it's up to 4th now.
Right,
Getting 9
fourth
places,
Cinder's
Rex is
doing
on the back
well.
of Sam, he's going to make it, he's going to make a move. Ooh.
Jams
Good on
is
the
doing
inside of
again.
Sam. On board with Rex now as he's chasing Sam Fuller.
Who's going to be the first one to go for the Inters?
I don't think it's raining too that much at the minute. DRS is still enabled.
The rest get close. Sam at the inside line.
Very good racing there. On the pavement. Oh,
So this is the battle on track.
Very good battle there. Big Shot still not losing time to him. Still not gaining a lot of time to him though, even though these two are battling. Oh, that's good actually.
It's Ned's got Elliot and the S's. Front now gets a 3-second time penalty.
On his own now. I don't know where Ned is, so he keeps lagging forward and back on mine. So unfortunately, Ned, I can't view you because I don't actually know where you are on track. But Rexy is pushing Sam. As Owen gets up to the back
DRS.
Jams there.
He's going to get
All
DRS
these
on
guys-
Sam, but Sam took out
All
DRS
these
and Big
guys will
Shot.
be. All these guys will be scoring points now. Random Rex is still pushing. They've still
It's
not
a very
hit
good
for
exit.
wet tyres.
There's side by side with Sam.
Rex is going for it. Going down the inside this time.
Sam keeps the outside line.
Very good battle in there.
Oh, they pushed it
That-
wide.
That corner's a little bit, it drags you wide. I don't think it was a purposeful nudge. The corner just drags you wide. But Rex has finally got the move done.
DC.
Pulled 2.1 seconds now.
He should have bacon unless he has distinct. His car.
You know, Jams, can you not join back? AC now just racing for his championship. Taking it steady, just getting the points on the bag.
Owens on the Jones. Into DC. Sam. And hopefully I will have the arrest on Rexy. But we need to go a little bit closer to have any chance of making the move.
This is backed out of that move on Bacon. He's got to go around the outside. Ooh, he got a little bit scared then. Still, none of these guys are jumping into the pits.
James is again. Big Sam's starting to struggle.
We're still
He's-
sticking with Rexy though. Obviously, Big Shot Gorillas after their battle pulled away.
Rexy is gaining
Oh.
on Rexy. Rexy is gaining on
Hydro
Big Shot.
Bacon's in. Hydro Bacon is in. I don't know if this is his car, but is he going onto the Inters? I don't know if he's still driving it, but
I don't know if that's supers.
he's going to softs. A big call.
Softs in.
Is it wet enough? I screwed up with softs, mate. You know what the game's like. Shit.
LMA.
Did you ready up? Did you ready up or just spectate? Did you reset your game and your Xbox? Reset your game, then unplug. Oh, Sam's touched Rexy there. Making hours in the back of.
RG5 going on.
Heartbroken.
He's lucky. He's approaching Hyper and gets him down a hairpin. I don't think Hydra's back yet.
He's still struggling. Closing the gap on Nakey there, he's not.
Sam is trying to find it hard to get past Rexy.
We're on lap 8 now as we jump on board with the leader. Big Shot Gorilla still remains in first. Rexy has jumped Sam Fuller into second. Bright Knight is up 9 places into fourth. What a great debut he's having. Medclaw, I think, is fifth. Elliot is sixth. DC up to seventh. Owen 8th. Jams car.
Oh,
ninth.
Rexy's on the grass. Sam's going to have to run on him. Backed off.
Not the corner you want to be overtaken on, really.
Rexy's gone wide. Spoon.
Ooh. Sam got him.
Side by side.
Very risky at 130R here.
Rexy backs off.
Slotted in behind. Very good overtake that from Sam. Bounced on Rexy's error there. Is the track wet enough though? Is Gorilla going to pit? No, Gorilla carries on going. There's Sam. Ready up, not spectating. No, you won't. Just ready up. Just get ready up. Bloody hell, Fright Night. Look how close Fright Night's got up to the back of Rexy there.
He's done brilliant this race. Start from P13.
It's 1.1 off the bat. Mastering these interchangeable conditions.
He's only like 3 to 4 seconds off his teammate who's winning the race. Rexy is putting the pressure on Sam. Only 8 attempts separate the two. I think this battle's going to be end soon between them two.
Bright Knight's going to join into it though. This Big Shot looks to whoa! Big Shot Gorilla's gone wide at 130. He's very lucky not to. His tyres are gone. His tyres are gone. Look how close Sam's crashing now. He's got to pit.
He doesn't.
He's risking it.
So one forcing is taking pressure, while the other one's giving pressure.
Under pressure. Virtually pushing Rexy now.
Really struggling. Is he going to the grass? Yes, this is Sam right behind him. His tyre temps are off the roof.
They're not on the roof there, mate. They're not open track.
You can put a sausage on that little fucking... That one. Sizzle in seconds.
An egg into it. Put an egg on it, mate. Put an egg on it. Fry an egg. Don't like eggs, but you can. They tried it, didn't they? Frying an egg on an
yeah.
Grill. And they just kept fucking up, which is round the donut.
Sam's all over him.
Gorilla.
He's got to pit. The question is, will the drivers gamble it? They gamble for another set of drives, or will they gamble for the inters, thinking it's going to keep going to get wetter?
Oh, Sam is close up to the back now. This is a great battle for the lead here. 4 cars. Surprised that back straight before 130 yards not got the
lifts off.
Used to have it. Well, front that's gone wide.
Really stuck to showing the tyres. Go wide again. Chicane.
Ooh, he's got a straight stop go. What's he done there?
Oh, brothers, they hit the pit wall. He's gone wide and Sam can get him. Almost
lose a lot of
hits
time
the
for
pit
Rexy
wall.
to come down.
Really very lucky he
stars,
hit the wall. Very lucky he did that wall. Sam
Very good watch this
takes
is.
the lead.
Oh, Rexy's going for going for a big shot.
He's got the inside line for the second. It's contact!
Ooh, what is that for?
Right, no.
Both cars are off.
Remote up to second.
Lexi and Gorilla Torch.
I think Elliot will be happy.
Restart the game. Unplug it.
I think Elliot will be happy. Smithy, where he is, isn't it?
Yeah, very. Don't jinx him. Please don't jinx him.
Gets his first ever finish in Russia.
No, he finished last week. Oh yeah. He's up to 5th. After Ned has pitted. What's Ned gone on to? Ned's on Inters. Ned's
He's probably the one to watch.
Cord.
See if he can be the quickest person on track.
Friday night's gone wide.
I don't think the track is wet enough.
So everyone's tyres are gone.
It's wet enough,
Trying to push it.
so.
Trying to push it. So the closest part of the minute is Owen and DC. The two, well, I would say championship rivals, but he's right onto the back of DC now. And Nedclaw's just behind. Nedclaw is catching Owen. Unless Owen's tyres are gone.
As Sam's pot.
Sam's in.
It's a 5-second stop go. The question is, what is Sam going for?
Oh my god, big shots at the pit wall. Good on to Inters. It's the right call.
Sam's on meters. Right, that stays out. Rexy is on meters as well.
Big shots at the pit wall. I don't think he meant to do that, but...
And it's lost it on the final. The chicane. Big shots cars in a very, very dangerous position. Elliot somehow just misses the pit wall and the car.
Oh, Owens hit the back of DC. Spun them both. Ooh, I know Owen hits the wall.
He's got the uphill climb.
So front is the one to watch. Is he gonna keep putting faster and faster laps in?
So is this distraction from Ned going to promote him ahead of Elliot?
He's very slow on them Inters. He's very slow. He was losing a lot of time to Owen. As Elliot gets a penalty. Elliot is into 4th now.
So will Fright Night stay out with the erect? That's what everyone else is doing.
Elliot for the GP3 championship. What? Calling it now. Legendary. The Fright Night's got 20 seconds.
Fright Night's in.
The Fright Night's in. Sam's losing time on him though.
I wonder if that's going to be the right decision. He was gaining on Sam Fuller. The auto goes on it. He's got to stop going.
Yeah, he got to stop going for cutting the chicane. But Sam's also got one to serve when it goes dry again later on. Sam's gone sideways out the last corner.
And there's also front wing change as well. He's lost it. Oh, he's almost at the wall. Very well held.
He's still going to beat Fright. Yep, it's Fright Night up to 3rd place. Very good.
And he's in.
Elliot's in. Is he going to stop in time? Yes, he does. Just. Straight for the pit box now. To Inters. He comes out. Is Nedclaw going to beat him? Or has he jumped Ned? I think he's jumped him.
There goes wide. Chicane is very
I think
slow.
Elliot's jumped Ned. I can't see Ned coming out the final corner yet. Here he comes now.
Very tight between the two. Elliot's now leaving. Ned's gone past. He's got him.
Elliot's very slow. Elliot was very slow out of the pit. I don't think he hit the Y button to really...
Yeah. The race is spot. Oh, DC's gone from the mediums.
Ooh, that's a big call.
So it is going to be dry. Oh, that might be a big indication. DRS disabled. Well, I wonder if that was a mistake from DC.
Yeah, he's very slow, look.
Proving that the track is now wet enough.
Obviously because Hydro Bacon and Jams are not in the session at the minute.
Elliot makes a mistake. Elliot jumps Ned. the exit of Baker
It's
2.
on fire.
Elliott's
Oh, Elliott's
wide
gone a little bit wide.
Elliott's keeping this car very wide to make it very difficult for Ned to get past.
Baker's on the back of. Unfortunately then, buddy, that's it. There's no point keep trying, you might have to just chill out. You're in ninth anyway, so obviously you and Hydro won't be scoring points because you're not in the cars. But I have to just do a bit of practice for next week at the USA.
USA, yeah.
Unfortunately, mate, you're not in your car, so it'd be unfair to give you points. Can't not do the race and then get points just because your car finishes.
Sam's in cruise control. He's got a 6.5 second gap to Rexy. He has jumped Frightmilk through the pits. I think one person will be happy, and it'll be Elliott.
I mean, we're only halfway through. Well, no, we're not, are we?
Yeah, halfway now, yeah.
13, you're only halfway. I mean, it's only been 15 minutes actually. Whoa, Ned's hit the wall! Dunlop! Any mistake from Rexy, right now, or Sam and Elliott's on the podium. Is this Elliott driving? Are we sure?
Who would have predicted that Elliott get a podium?
I think the minute though, Friday night's got to be on for driver of the day. And from where he started, I know Elliott started quite far back as well, but not as far as Friday night. I mean, he's had a cracking race.
They're fighting
for
for
him to catch.
And it is
DC,
Rexy. The championship lead. He's lost at Dunlop.
He's on. Why is he trying to catch out? He needs to pit. He's still technically in P8 because the two. What's he? Oh my god! As the leaders go past, he's got to be careful now. Championship leader's been lapped. Got to be very careful. We're joining the track. He's retired from session. Oh, DC. And he's only really losing, what, 4 points? I mean, with Nasher there, we don't really need the points. With Nasher not being there, but the 4 points would have been a help. It's Friday night, he's right on the back of Rexy.
About the second back on. Right, needs a good exit of the corner. And he does. And it's a safety car.
I apologise guys if I missed anything there. Right.
Safety car is out. Sam would be very happy.
Oh, so it's a big call. As Rexy comes in.
Rexy's in.
What's he going on to? And Fright Night's in as well. What are they going on to? A fresh set of inters?
Mediums.
Ooh, I think the track's dry enough.
Well, Fright Night's got another set of inters. Different strategies. Which one's got the right one?
The track going to be dry enough. Well, DC was struggling on his mediums, wasn't he? So that's Rex who's made the wrong call here. Obviously, Sam Fuller made all that time up in the pit stops on Rex.
Sun is out again.
Has Rexy made the right decision here? Ned claws in.
Rexy goes on the gravel. He's gone wide. He's losing it everywhere.
He's struggling. Ned claw comes in.
He's kind of lucky it's in the safety car window.
Ned claw is going on to set of dries. Ooh.
He's lost it. He's hit the wall. He's on the wrong tyre. Hydro's disqualified.
Well, he's not on his car anyway, so. But Rex has hit the wall. Medium.
You never guess what, Smithy? Rexy will have to pit for a new front wing. And look who's in a podium position.
Don't jinx him. Counting his lucky stars now, isn't he, Elliot? Elliot can't overtake him.
So Rexy might have thrown this race
Rexy
away.
Going? Elliot's been done for overtaking Rexy. Sam is behind the safety car. Everyone's so far behind now.
Elliot will not be happy because he is miles quicker than Rexy. They should just let him through.
They can't because you
Can't overtake.
They get a penalty.
No. He's got to wait until he gets to the pits.
He's saving his tyres though, isn't he, Elliot?
Rexy goes off again.
No front wing on dry tyres on a wet track is never a good idea.
Rexy goes wide again. He will have to go in the pits. I think Elliot will be happy.
When Rexy pits, Elliot goes past.
And he's gone the softs.
He's not got a set of inters left.
He should get like 3 sets.
Lead claws in as well. Not the right tyre to be on.
Question is, what is he going for as well?
So Owen and Lakey, the two Hasses, are going to jump Rexy.
Question is, what tyre is Neg decide to go on? It's the inters.
Back on the inters.
He's back on the tyre. I think Rexy in a little bit of trouble. He's struggling in mediums, them soft tyres can be a little bit more worse. And he's on the gravel again.
What's the guys who are under safety car move for? No, it's still not caught Sam. That's how much of a lead Sam had. And then again, Friday night pitted, didn't he?
Staying very far back.
Lakey and Owen. Owen is going to have some incredible points here in his race to catch DC. Obviously, guys, I know there's 5 people watching Friday night soon. What's he going on to? He's just pitting.
He's just come on. He's
going on to dries.
Mediums.
Elliot's into second. After seeing random Rex, he struggles so much on his tyres.
A lot of people changing their strategies lap by lap. Can't make their mind up. I think if I look at the track, it looks like the Inters are still the quicker tyre to be on. I think Sam and Elliot want the safety car over and done with quickly.
I think I might have to wait for everyone to bunch up again. On board with Fright Night as he's... Oh, he's all over the shop. He's made the wrong call there.
Getting track position up to Elliot.
Unless the track suddenly dries up.
I think the longer the safety car happens, the more benefit it's going to be for dry tyres.
Lakey's left.
That's a certain position.
We'll be able to invite Lakey, please, buddy.
This race is eating up.
Hotting up.
Right now we're very wide.
Which I think he's trying to get. I mean, them tyres are just getting wet and they're just not driving on ice. He's not even catching the safety car. Safety car's still out. Is he coming in this lap? We'll see. He's in this lap.
It's in.
Elliot, the only one that's on the back of the safety
Only
car.
Sam and Elliot have caught the safety car.
I think Fright Night's going to catch. Oh, he's on.
Oh, and possibly get Fright Night down to turn 1, possibly.
Fright Night's just took 130R flat.
That's the safety car.
Oh, Sam's lost it.
Sam's lost it. He's in
Elliot's
pits.
into first.
Has he lost his front wing?
I don't know. But Fright Night goes down the inside of Elliot.
Is the track now drying up? Elliot's just got
Elliot's-
tremendous traction at the corners.
I think Owen's got to be careful.
Might probably. Where's Sam going? He's going on a set of soft tyres.
I don't know. Elliot's pulled 1.2 on Fright Night already.
Fright Night's struggling.
Owen's going to jump up to second.
He's lost it. Oh! Well held from Fright Night.
Owen's going to be pushing for
The track
P2
is
now.
not wet. It's still too wet
I mean,
for
not
the
wet.
dry tyres.
It's not wet, but it's you're alright. Sam's at the back of the pack now, from first to 9th. This is.
Just imagine.
Owen's going around the
Elliot gets
outside.
the win.
What an overtake that is round the outside of Fright Night. If Elliot wins this after his second
The
finish,
people that
this
had
is-
swelled. The top 3 are all from the back of the grid and all to the front.
I mean, I'm not going to say names, but I had a few people ask why Elliot is in the league. He couldn't finish a race, and the last 2 he's finished in P8 to get nice set of 2 points. He's leading the race.
It's improving race by race. I think the track is bone dry now,
It's not, because Fright Night's still losing on Owen.
or the weather is, but the track might look a bit greasy still.
Is Lakey back in? I don't think so, is he? As Rexy gets past Lakey.
You're in, James. Are you racing?
Just-
Sam goes down the inside of Hydro Bacon. Ned's in.
Those jams isn't there. Yeah, Sam is potentially is just P7. Obviously the 2 guys at the back.
Sam will be up to P6.
They're going on to dries. Jams and Hydro Bacon are going on to dries. Look. Right, so the game thinks it's dry. Onto a set of softs.
So Lecky.
So Owen and Elliot will go onto a set of softs.
Are the other ones in,
And they'll be fast. So Fright Night's caught up to the back of Owen. Yeah, but you won't be scoring points.
I think it's
So they'll just
advantage
move
Fright
up.
Night at the minute. He's got to take his time.
These 2 have got to pit in front of him, so he doesn't need to make the move. Why has he made the move? He does not need to make the move. These 2 have got to pit. The track's just too dry.
And shit are waiting.
Fair play waited, but he just doesn't need to make the move. Owen's not going anywhere. He's got to pit. The track's bone dry now. Elliot won't want to pit from this position.
More that Fright Night's behind. Sam will
Elliot
be gaining.
comes in.
He's only at Spoon.
So Fright Night takes the lead. The RS is enabled.
There you go.
So Fright Night
That's the
made
message
the right
everyone
call.
wanted.
Elliot's got gone to soft. He's
That
on
put
to
Rexy.
supers. Gone on to supers. He's going to be quick. Is he going to come out in front of Rexy?
That's probably the best tire to be on at this current
Owen's
stage.
gone on to supers as well. So Rexy's got Elliot. Elliot on a podium.
Elliot will come out
He's
in
going to be
third.
gaining on the 2 in front.
Owen in fourth. Lecky's in. Which I can notice up to P5.
Sam will be screwing after losing this. I mean, with 6 laps to go, I mean, there's only 2 people really that we can, or 3, that we can even look at driver of the
I
day.
think Sam.
And you got to look at
I think
Fright
the
Night.
safety car might have ruined him.
No, it didn't, because he lost it under safety car, so he Grosjeaned it. But it can't blame the safety car for him spinning.
Yeah, I know. I think the
If he
weather...
kept going, it'd have been right at the arse of, it'd have been in front of Owen. It'd have been on the arse of Rexy on faster tyres. But Owen now is trying to hunt down Elliot.
Oh, Elliot's done well to keep on track.
But who do you reckon driver of the day is? I think there's only 2 people that we can look at. Right now on his debut, starting from P13 and leading this race. Well, Elliot that's gaining on Rexy.
Owen's done well as well.
Yeah, Owen's done well, yeah, but I think you got to look at Owen's not really made
I
any
think
battles, and Owen did hit the back of
if
DP.
things keep how they are, I will give it to Elliot.
Oh, Elliot's he cut both corners there. That's not going to do him any good. He's losing time on Rexy now, but I think he'll take P4.
I think it'll be either Fright Night or Elliot for me.
What an overturn that is from Owen, but he's gone very wide. Just let the door back open for Elliot.
And he gets a 3-second time penalty.
He's gone very wide there.
It's that mistake from Elliot on the chicane. Owen's done a mistake down to 2-1.
Owen needs to dispatch of Elliot quick if he wants to catch Rexy. I don't think Fright Night's in the window to catch Fright Night. I think it's just going to cruise into the finish line now.
I think Elliot's starting to feel the pressure a little bit from Owen. I think Sam will be very disappointed how this race has turned up. Had a massive lead and losing after the safety car.
Owen's closing on Elliot now. This is only battle. I mean, Ned's on the back of Lake, who's unfortunately disconnected. So Ned goes down the inside there into P6.
I think Elliot will be very happy if he takes P3 off P4.
Whoa.
And it's gone wide onto the gravel.
Needs to stay calm. And Sam, he's going to be hunting
Sam is
down,
catching.
but Elliot's just going to have. It's just got to get to the end now. Just got to get to the end. And it'll be an incredible race for him. I mean, driver of the day's got to be Fright Night. I mean, he's been in the battles. He caught Rexy and Rexy, Sam and Gorilla at the start of the race from P13. Even if he doesn't finish now,
drives.
he's got to have driver of the day, surely. I do apologise. I do need the toilet, so I'll have to be 2 seconds.
We got a flag to set the 1 and 2.
Is it Owen?
Owen's lost it.
Elliot's back up to P3 then.
So Elliot's back
Sam's
into
up to
the
4.
podium again. This is 4-lap shootout. Can Elliot hold on to a podium, or will Sam nick it? Gap currently is 4.5 seconds between Sam and Elliot. Elliot's starting to feel a little bit of pressure, got a little bit of grass. He's losing the time to Sam. He's coming down. It's going to be very tight between these 2 drivers at the end of the race. And now it's under 3 seconds. Everyone was lagging. There was loads. There's loads of people spiking everywhere. Sam Fuller is 3.7 behind Elliot with 4 laps to go. Penalties will come in play probably. We'll have the most. We'll have to wait and see.
Oh, I think.
I think the decision for Fright Night to pit under the safety car and dry tyres, and then dry when the safety car come in, that was the key.
Yeah, it's a very good move. I mean, he's made 12 places.
I think Sam might have
Elliot and
overheated
Owen have
his
both
rear
made
wheels
9.
up and dry tyres. Elliot's just got to keep his head down as yellow flag sector 1. And it is netted Law. He's gone wide. And spun at a Dunlop. It was Lecky. He's right by Ned. Coming to
Lecky's not there, but
Dunlop.
it's not Lecky's.
We're getting
is he
excited
gone?
over AI.
Yeah, Lecky's.
Oh, I didn't know he went.
Lecky, Jams, and Hardro aren't there. So Ned's the last person to score a
Mine
point.
was Ned.
So Ned's there.
Zika.
Sam's only 2.5
2.5.
seconds.
Fastest lap is still Big Shot
Possible.
Gorilla. 1:33.6.
Possibly penalties could come in play. Elliot will be happy how the race has gone for him. Sam's creeping ever so closer now. 2.2. And then it's a 3-second time penalty.
It's not going to be
And
good.
that's the nail in the coffin. Bright Knight goes faster. Last lap of the race, 132.982.
He's pushing now, and he's just
He's
rubbing
flat.
salt in the wounds.
He's in cruise control, enjoying the scenes.
Ooh! He gets a little bit of a wiggle on there.
But he's enjoying himself too much and goes a bit wide.
Ned'll still get a P6, regardless if he finishes behind you, because you aren't scoring points, so you'll just be promoted. No, points for 6th, I've just said. You lot aren't in the race and you can't score points, it's as simple as that. I can't give you points just because your car's finished. It's a bit unfair on everybody else who's worked their arse off. Sam's within a second now of Elliot on the last 2 laps of this race. I think Elliot's just going to yield and just get P4. I mean, he's had a cracking race now, but I don't think he'll try and push Sam.
I don't think Sam will be very happy how this race has gone. Having a massive lead, he just lost it. Probably take a podium though. He's got to take his time, Sam. Try and find the moment. This Fright Night goes fast again. 131.655. He's enjoying himself a bit too much now. He's going to go again, make it a hat trick. He's now on his final lap.
Doesn't want to push too hard and lose it. That's the only risk he's got. Just come through this is now. Keep an eye on the Sam Fuller Elliot battle, because
Will do.
he's watching the first corner and 2 points to Fright Night. I think Sam's going to get him into turn 1.
Sam, open his DRS.
He's got a bit
Slipstream.
of the
He just
he's got him.
breezes past.
I don't think Elliot was
Elliot
fighting
comes down
anything.
the outside.
He's fighting
Elliot
him.
goes wide.
Oh, very good move there though from Sam. Got big cojones to try that. That's Fright Night, it starts getting onto the back of him. Whoa,
Owns.
Fright Night's off the track! Told you, he always runs that risk of crashing out. I mean, what happened to me last year? Lost it in 130 and lost 2 places for it. Up to the final chicane. Comes right now for the last time. 5 seconds stop, go. Oh, he's got 30 seconds.
That won't
anyway,
bother him
so-
too much.
Why is he pitted? You win the race anyway. And serve stop and go. He's not going to do what Schumacher did. You cheated bastard.
He'd rather see his pick through. Congratulate him, but it's a good drive past him. Random Rexy coming around the last couple of corners.
On his debut. Had a little bit of an incident with Big Shot Gorilla.
Me too.
But a very good lap. Only 11 seconds behind in the end. What's Sam going to do? .42 seconds off the leader. 25. Elliot does
It's
get a P4 in the
And
end.
it's fourth.
But is Owen going to jump?
Will he
Elliot?
get jumped by Owen?
Over the line he goes. No, he doesn't.
He doesn't.
It's close.
He gets
It was
fourth.
very close. Ned Claw, the last person.
Ned will
right.
wrap up the grid on 6th.
Right now, it was just in a world of his own, wanting after the safety car came in. So on comes Ned, great result there. So only 6 guys finish out of 15. Well, 14 started because of snoozer. But very good race to watch there from everybody. Obviously, would you like to invite the
Very
top 3?
entertaining. Yeah, we'll do screenshot the results and then invite him.
Oh, there we have it then. Fright
14
Night wins.
seconds.
He got 2 unsurf stop goes, didn't he? So Fright Night
Right,
finishes
top
in
3.
first with on a 3 start with Rexy in second, 11 seconds behind. Sam Fodder gets P3 with Elliot an impressive P4 from 12th on the grid. Owen gets 5th and Ned Claw rounds out to the top 6.
I have ticked my box, you don't need to tell me.
So everybody's here
Jesus.
then. So
Like,
we'll start
I've
off.
like in that race. I had like 5 heart attacks during that race. Jesus.
Let's do the interviews then. So we'll start with the winner of the race, Fright Night. We also would like to say that you got driver of the day. I mean, the start of the session, or it's not the start of the session. The first 15 laps or so. I mean, from you starting 13th to catching, and Sam, sort your mark out, please. From you starting 13th on the grid to then catching Gorillas, Rexy, and Sam was just incredible to watch. And then obviously made the right move onto the dry tyres under the safety car and just was in cruise control after that. Obviously it's your debut. How would, well, my English is bad today. How would you describe that race in your opinion? And obviously how delighted are you to win the race? And have you ticked your box in the party? Like I said, but it's a good, obviously a good debut for you. I mean, it was incredible to watch. I mean, from start to finish, you had some mad speed. Shame you couldn't show it in qualifying, but it was a very good watch from you, buddy. We'll jump to second now, Random Rexy. I mean, for the first 20
Hello.
laps, you and Sam were just side by side, battling all the way until the safety car. I mean,
I
had about 4
lucky
stops
to-
where you struggled on the dry tyres until you finally got it right in the end. Just describe your race for us.
Oh, the 3rd time is the charm. But no, I had a good race even when on the inters. But as soon as I went on the second part, my car didn't want the the tires just stayed ice, and that's I was actually in front of what was it, Fright after the safety car, but then I smashed it in a wall, and then no, yeah, then I didn't. Eventually, I got back to the dries, and luckily I got softs. Drove the race out with no penalties. That also, no penalties, only 2 warnings. And yeah, I was strong on this track though. That was the one thing I discovered over the week. This was one of my only strong tracks.
And obviously it was a very good race from you. We'll jump to Sam now, because obviously GP2 is about to open up. So Sam, what did you do on the safety car? What did you do?
No, I'm so
As his hand
annoyed
up
at
the race.
myself. Well, it went so well. Qualifying went well. I mean, I messed up my strategy in quali, and I managed to even put on the front row, which I was extremely happy with. I was ecstatic. I was so happy with that. Obviously got to the race. I got beat off the lane a little bit, but I managed to keep it into turn 1, and that was clean, and it was all good. Obviously, had a good battle with Rexy, which is hats off to him because
Slow down.
I'm trying to be quick for you, Smithy, so you can get your lobby opened.
You
I had a good battle with Rexy,
people should be able to hear you, mate.
which is hats off to him because he was a
Oh,
lot
God,
better,
rambling.
and a lot quicker than I thought. And then obviously I kept ahead, and who was in the lead? The other 4, Cindy obviously had the spin.
Big shot.
Yeah, he had the spin obviously, and that put us in the lead. And then it came to the safety car, and I was about to restart, and I got a little bit too happy with the throttle and just spun and put it into the pits. Which was alright because I kind of wanted to pit anyway, but I mean, that wasn't really the perfect time. I went onto the softs thinking that the rain would clear up, and it did. And I drove my hardest from there, and I managed to come away with 3rd. And hats off to Elliot for a nice little battle at the end as well.
I think he'd be very happy how this race went.
Yeah,
Well, I'm
I'll
happy
say
with my 2nd already.
congratulations on all of you. It was a great race to watch.
You actually finished again?
Finally a good turnout. So yeah, I'll say thank you for watching, guys. Cheers, Brandon, for helping me. Thank you. Good
That's
night.
alright.
Oh, I'm not even on the stream page. Just close the stream now. Come on.
And in